So, you've gone and got yourself a Nintendo Switch. Well done. This is your first step to a happy gaming life. Now, I know what you're thinking. You've got a Nintendo Switch. What games are there for me to play? And what games are there for me to play without spending a single penny? Well, you're in luck, because I have thought ahead and I've compiled a list of 10 free-to-play games that you'll only need to go to your eShop and download and play. Obviously, to play games on Nintendo Switch online, you need to have an online membership. However, I've done a little bit of research, and to the best of my knowledge, you won't actually need that membership in order to play any of these games online. So when I say they're free to play, I mean they're free to play. Obviously, you'll need to pay for the internet, but you know what I mean. So without further ado, let's get into this. And in no particular order, up first we have Fortnite, the free-to-play battle royale game with numerous game modes for every type of game player. It's always been updated and has some pretty fun additions every now and then. You can even watch concerts from some pretty good artists. Fortnite also allows you to team up with friends through crossplay and supports voice chat, so you can literally plug a headset into the Switch's headphone port and you're good to go. Almost makes you wonder why other developers don't do this with their titles too. Next up is Vigor. Now this one at the moment is only available through a Founders Pack, but will be free on the 23rd of September. I've covered this one before. It's a looter shooter based in post-war Norway, where you either go alone or team up with a friend or another player and head into the world and try to survive. What makes this game fun to play is the uncertainty of what you'll come across in each map, and it also depends on how you like to play. All guns blazing, or more cautiously grabbing what you can and then getting out of there before getting killed and losing all of your items. It's a really fun game. I recommend it.
Outlive the apocalypse.
Okay, so I know I said free to play, but Rogue Company is another title that is at the moment only available from the Founders Pack, but it will be free to play, and it's too good of a game not to include on this list, so you should definitely check it out when it's out of its beta phase. But if you are curious, the third-person tactical team shooter is now on sale on the eShop.
Follow my lead. Almost at the drop zone. Get your heads in the game. Let's put on a show! Keep up, Dallas! I'm down!
Ninjala sees players take part in matches of up to 8 players. The player who earns the most points over the course of the match will be declared the winner. Score points by defeating your opponents, obtaining items, destroying drones positioned across the stage, and more. Now the obvious comparisons will be made between this game and Splatoon, but honestly, these games are nothing alike, apart from having bright, colourful environments and characters, and Ninjala is fun in its own right, so definitely give it a go. Now the Switch doesn't have a Call of Duty, so the closest thing to a shooter like that might be Warface. It's an online first-person shooter with 50 plus multiplayer PvP maps. You can tackle tough PvE raids in co-op and unleash a vast arsenal of 200 plus realistic customizable weapons. There are different classes to play as and customizations for your character, plus it supports gyro controls, which works pretty well, and that's always a plus in my books. It's definitely a fun game. I've put a few hours into this one, and I definitely recommend it if first person shooters are your sort of thing. Want to hunt down boss sized behemoths that are devouring the land? Well, you can in Dauntless. Team up with millions of players as you master challenging co-op battles, craft deadly weapons and powerful armor, and forge your legend as a slayer of Ramsgate. If you're familiar with Monster Hunter, then you'll feel right at home with Dauntless, and although it's not as in-depth, it is actually a pretty engrossing game. And if you'd like to get into these types of games, this is a good place to start without feeling too overwhelmed. There are regular updates, seasonal events, new behemoths, and more in a rich, evolving world. I'll be honest, I've had so much to play recently that I haven't had a chance to play much of Spellbreak, but what I have played I've really enjoyed. Spellbreak is a multiplayer action spellcasting game where you unleash your inner battle mage, master elemental magic to fit your playstyle, and cast powerful spell combinations to dominate other players across the HoloLands. Explore the map and find tactical advantages to outplay your opponents. Discover hidden chests that contain magical runes and game-changing equipment. These items give you the ability to fly, teleport, control time, become invisible, and more. Slice and dice through hordes of enemies, go in guns blazing, or sneak your way in. The choice is yours. Warframe gives you 30 Warframes, each fully customizable with their own unique abilities to create the perfect warrior for you. This is one of those games that while you're playing you'll probably be asking yourself, is this game actually free? Paladins is a free-to-play fantasy team-based shooter. Wield guns and magic as a legendary champion of the realm, customizing your core set of abilities to play exactly how you want to play. Some might overlook this in favour of Overwatch, but Paladins is a really good game with some fluid gameplay and steady frame rates in what can be very frantic online matches. If you're a fan of Overwatch, I would definitely check this one out. It's a very good game. Asphalt 9 Legends features an extensive roster of over 50 real hypercars from renowned manufacturers such as Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini and W Motors. Pick your dream ride and race across spectacular locations around the world. The game offers a split-screen game mode for an offline multiplayer challenge anytime, anywhere with up to 42 tracks. Start your journey in career mode by completing over 60 seasons and 800 races. Come back every day to complete limited time challenges and receive additional exclusive rewards. You can even become a true Asphalt legend by racing your way to the top of the World Series multiplayer leagues in live 8-player races for the ultimate rewards. So there you have it, 10 free-to-play games for the Nintendo Switch. If you've tried out any of them, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I hope this has helped. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.